I feel like the Lord so desires us to understand the reality that Jesus is coming to reign on the earth. It changes everything when we begin to realize that this is more than some superficial faith or belief system. But what we're embracing is that Jesus Christ, the Son of God, is going to come back to the earth that we are on right now. That every eye is going to see him in his physical form, that the governments of the earth are going to change because of this man who has come to reign on the earth, who is God himself in human flesh. Now, people may have a problem with that, but it doesn't matter. The question is whether that is going to happen or not. And as a Christian, I believe that is going to happen. I believe as you look at the signs of the times, you begin to see that, wow, we could be very close to the coming of Jesus. The Bible speaks about his coming. In the Old and New Testaments, we see about the coming of the Messiah. And what happened was this: the Jews thought when the Messiah came, he was going to establish his earthly reign and kingdom. But they missed the fact that he would come first as a sacrifice for the sins of man and then come again at a later time to then rule and reign. Jesus is coming to rule and reign on this earth. He is coming to establish his dominion and his rulership in physical form. At this point now, he reigns from a spiritual place. He reigns in the heavens, but one day he is going to reign on the earth as well. We have to change this mindset of heaven and hell and that's it. We have to look at the reality of what the Bible teaches, that Jesus is going to reign on the earth and we are going to reign with him with new glorified bodies. So much of this life right now is preparation for that time that is to come, when Jesus reigns and we reign with him. In this present hour, we are learning so much that will prepare us for that millennial reign. We're learning about judgment, his law, the heart of God. If you don't understand these things now, you may not be able to have a higher place in the kingdom when Jesus comes. In this life now that we have, we show ourselves faithful. We prove ourselves worthy to carry his name by the grace he has given to us. Depending on what you do with your life now, how you manage your resources, how you lead your family or your community, what you do now will affect your standing when Jesus comes. I feel like the Lord is saying even now, I want my people to be ready for my coming, not only in their purity and their holiness, but the way that they manage their life in practical ways. You got to understand, God is not just concerned about the spiritual, he's concerned about the physical as well. How you take care of your body, what you put into your body, how you exercise your body and manage your body, how you deal with stress, how you handle certain situations. God is so looking at every piece of our lives, and how we handle situations will then prepare us for where we will be in his kingdom. We know from the Word of God that there are different rewards for different people. We know that the judgment will be worse for certain people and better for certain people in a sense. It's not just black or white according to the Word of God. It's not simply just heaven or hell. There are different levels of judgment that we hear about in the scriptures, where Jesus says the judgment will be worse for this generation than da 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 da. So what does this mean for you? It means that whatever you do counts, whatever you do matters. And if you live your life thinking, well, I believe in Jesus, I go to church, I'm fine, I think you're missing the point. We are called to be all that God has made us to be in the earth. We are called to steward what he's given us, allow him to give us more, and steward that more also. He looks at our lives and he prunes that which bears fruit so that we bear even more fruit. The Lord is all about expansion and growth and increase, and that we enter into deeper levels of glory and light and life. And He's so ready to help you achieve what He has made you to do, to achieve your all in all.